Here's something most people don't realize. Picking the wrong hosting provider can wreck your website before you even get started. If you've been looking into Bluehost versus Hostinger honest comparison, you've probably seen a lot of mixed opinions. Some people swear Hostinger is the best budget option, while others say Bluehost is the better long-term choice. But what's the real difference? And more importantly, which one should you actually go with? There's one key thing most reviews don't tell you, and if you don't know about it, you could end up making a decision you'll regret later. I thought this was a good time to go over it while I'm building a website, so let's break down the real differences in this Bluehost versus Hostinger honest comparison and figure out which one is the best fit for you. Since I'm just working in the background, I'll make sure to explain everything clearly so you can picture exactly what's going on. Now, a lot of people compare Bluehost and Hostinger because they both offer cheap hosting, and on the surface, they look pretty similar. But the experience you get with each one is very different. Bluehost is officially recommended by WordPress, which means it's built specifically to run WordPress sites as smoothly as possible. Hostinger, on the other hand, is more of a budget hosting provider. They do offer WordPress hosting, but it's not their primary focus, and that's where things start to separate. One of the biggest selling points of Hostinger is speed. They use LiteSpeed servers, which help sites load quickly, and their performance is solid for the price. But here's where things get tricky. While Hostinger's speed is great, their uptime isn't always as consistent. Some users report occasional downtime, meaning your site could go offline unexpectedly. Bluehost, on the other hand, focuses more on stability. Their servers are optimized for long-term reliability, and their uptime performance is generally stronger, which is important if you're running a website that needs to be available 24/7. Ease of use is another huge factor. Bluehost has one of the easiest dashboards to navigate, and their WordPress setup is completely beginner-friendly. They walk you through everything step by step, from setting up your domain to installing WordPress. Hostinger also has a simple interface, but it's not quite as polished as Bluehost's. If you're new to building websites and want the smoothest experience possible, Bluehost is definitely the better option. But let's talk about pricing, because that's one of the biggest reasons people consider Hostinger. On paper, Hostinger is cheaper than Bluehost, especially for the first term. But here's what a lot of people don't realize. Hostinger locks you into longer contracts to get the best deal, and when it's time to renew, the price jumps up. Bluehost, on the other hand, has more reasonable renewal pricing, and right now, you can save 83% with the discount link in the description and get their basic plan for just $1.99 per month instead of the original $2.95 per month. And if you ever need to upgrade later, switching to the Choice Plus or online store plan is simple. Now, here's something most people don't think about: security. If you're running a business or anything where security is important, Bluehost includes a free SSL certificate and automatic updates to keep your site safe. Hostinger also offers security features, but some of them require an extra fee. If you want built-in security without having to pay for extra add-ons, Bluehost gives you more right out of the box. Customer support is another big difference. Bluehost has 24/7 live chat and phone support, and because they specialize in WordPress, their team is trained to fix WordPress-specific issues. Hostinger, on the other hand, only offers live chat support. There's no phone option. If you ever run into a serious issue and need immediate help, Bluehost's phone support can save you a ton of frustration. At the end of the day, if you're comparing Bluehost versus Hostinger honest comparison, the best option depends on what you're looking for. If you just need the absolute cheapest hosting and you're okay with a few trade-offs, Hostinger is a decent budget choice. But if you want better reliability, security, and long-term stability, Bluehost is hands down the better option. It's optimized for WordPress, it has better uptime, and it's much easier to use, especially if you're just getting started. And here's the best part. If you're thinking about signing up, I've got a discount link in the description where you can save 83% on Bluehost and get hosting for just $1.99 per month. So before you check out, make sure to grab that deal so you don't end up paying full price. Hopefully, this breakdown helps you make the right decision. Picking the right host is one of the most important choices you'll make for your website, and getting it right from the start will save you a ton of headaches down the road.